What up, YouTube? Do y'all even hear me? I think y'all should. What was I about? Oh yeah. So I was thinking about doing a live earlier, but I got sleepy. I'll be up all night long in between talking to people online, talking to friends and stuff, listening to music. I was supposed to watch a movie, but I said, nah, I'm gonna wait till Thursday to watch it. My mind just been all over the place. Then the crazy thing about it is, I actually just woke up about probably like a few minutes ago, and the crazy thing about it is, I had a dream. I did. I had a dream. The crazy in the dream, I was at my aunt Trina house, and this is a God honest truth. I was at my aunt Trina house in a dream, and I remember the dream beginning. She kept saying she was going to do something special. I guess for one of my cousins or something. I don't know if it was a birthday party or I don't know what it was. I just know like it was kind of like real life how everybody be outside, majority of the block be outside, everybody sitting on different porches and stuff like that. And I don't remember if the house was she lived in two like from what I from she lived in two different houses in West Philly that I remember. And I don't know if it was the house that I lived, I mean that she was at when I lived with her, or if it was another house I remember going to in West Philly. Matter of fact, no, I remember because anyhow, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So in a dream, like I done had a few dreams, but the crazy thing about it, since my aunt passed last year, I done had a few dreams, but I never seen her. She'll be mentioned. I'll see several other family members in a dream, but I didn't see her. And this was the first dream that I had where I do remember seeing her in a dream. She was sitting on the porch on her favorite spot, and there was a few other people on the porch. And like I said, I don't know if it was a birthday party or something, but I remember her saying something like she is going to do something special for one of my cousins. And I remember standing by the doorway like I did in real, like I usually would have done in real life. I remember standing by the doorway, and um, I was just looking outside trying to figure out if I wanted to put clothes on and join the party or not because I had pajamas on, and I had a few. I mean, I had some cousins that was in the house with me, and then there was people outside. And what and my cousin Dominique, she'd be across the street with um whoever she is cool with or whatever the case may be. But it seemed like it was just a lot of people outside for whatever reason. Everybody was just sitting everywhere, and music was playing and whatever. And then it was his dog, and I guess it belonged to the next door neighbor. Cause my aunt and they had next door neighbor they was cool with, and in real life she ain't had no dog. I remember that house having a dog, but in his dream it was his dog, and it was his big tan dog. And I don't play about everybody dogs. Now I done been around dogs and stuff like that. Even had dogs of my own, but all that big pit bull, whatever type of dog is, I don't play about people dogs. But this dog just kept on coming on the porch, and everybody was comfortable with it. They all petting it and stuff like that. And my aunt and them kept saying that the dog ain't gonna do nothing to you. But if the dog is coming up to me and I see it's coming up to me aggressive, I'm scared. I'm not about to trust nobody. I don't care what y'all say. Just because y'all comfortable with petting the dog, I'm not trusting nobody. So the dog just kept coming to the porch, everybody petting it, and I'm slamming the door in everybody's face. People is trying to speak to me. I don't give a shit. I'm slamming the door right in people's face. And then when I noticed the dog ain't on the porch no more, I open it back. But then every time I open the door back, the dog kept coming to the porch. So now I'm getting irritated because they still keep on trying to let this dog come in the house. So I'm running upstairs. I'm running to my aunt room, and somehow somebody let the dog in the house, and the dog coming in the house, and one of my cousins was in his room. So I'm screaming at the dog like, "Take your ass downstairs and leave me alone. Stop chasing me." But for some reason, the door was barely on the hinges. So I'm trying to close the door as best as I can, making sure that the dog did not come and chase me in my aunt's room. And this is just how everything looked in the dream. It's not in real life. This is a dream I had before I woke up. So eventually, due to me screaming and yelling, I guess the dog heard my cousin about to come out of his room. So the dog ended up going back downstairs. And once I felt like I was safe, I eventually made it back downstairs. But the crazy thing about it is, I woke up, so I don't know who party it was with the big party was around. All I know is I seen people outside as usual. You got music playing, everybody outside. Porches is filled with people. And like I said, I just remember my aunt saying that she is about to do something special for one of my cousins. But that's the dream I had. And it's crazy because tomorrow is the day she passed last year. Today is the last. I mean, it's the last time I seen her at the hospital. And then in this dream, she popped up. In any other dream I had, I didn't see her. She'd just be mentioned, and I see everybody else. Um, Other than the dream I had, I'm looking through my email, and somebody sent me this crazy email. I had to report it as spam. Somebody sent me this crazy email talk about some um my husband left or something. You want to meet up. First of all, I don't know who you are. Number one. Number two, I'm not interested in any woman. And I damn sure ain't interested in being one of those type of people that come to a person crib when their husband is gone. I'm not into none of that cuckold and stuff. That I sleep you or sleep with you with when your husband at work and all the other pornographic stuff. I don't know who that person was or how they got through my email. I really don't, but people be on one. But yeah, I was going to plan on. I had two things. I was planning on watching this movie because y'all know I just did that video about this guy by the name of James Byrd Jr. who passed away back in the 90s. he was killed. Um, and when I found out about it on Instagram, I was saying that they should do a movie about it, and then somebody told me that they actually had a movie in the documentary. Yeah, people told me they had a movie and they had a documentary about it. And then as I was searching up videos on YouTube, I found out that it is a movie called Jasper, Texas, that pretty much speaks on what happened and whatever. So I was like, I know it's about to be a crazy movie and a sad movie, but I wouldn't mind watching it. But I want some snacks and stuff, and I ain't got no money. I gotta wait till Thursday to get food stamps. So I was like, I'm gonna just save that movie to Thursday, so I can eat my snacks while watching it. So yup, I can have me some juices, have me some snacks, and I can have me a good movie to watch. Because just been sitting here trying to find some movies. I still ain't see Sinners yet. I would love to watch Sinners, and then I don't have Netflix, but I do want to watch that movie Straw that Taraji P Henson and Tiana Taylor and all of them is in. But I said, yeah, I'm gonna wait till Thursday, and the Jasper, Texas movie is on YouTube, so I can watch that and probably give me some popcorn and stuff, and that'd be a movie I'll watch. It's like it's a lot of people with these Nipsey Hustle pictures. Yep, it's a lot of people. They are using pictures of Nipsey Hustle, Tupac, um, who else? I ain't gonna lie. I'll be posting pictures of celebrities on my stuff too. But yeah, it was crazy. Um, I heard about. I don't know if I, like I said, I don't know if I heard the story before. I probably didn't, just don't remember because I do be looking at these Black History pages on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. But just reading about it and scrolling through Instagram, I'm just like, what the hell? And what's even more upsetting is this happened like in the 1990s. I would have thought, but then again, look at what's happening now in the world. So this happened in the 1990s. Um, I don't know if he knew these white men or he seen them around the neighborhood or they know him from around the neighborhood. But clearly I don't, maybe he did because he was comfortable enough with getting a ride from them, or maybe he wasn't in his right state of mind and he like, look, they offering a ride, I'm just trying to get home. I don't know. I probably had to watch the movie or watch the documentaries to find out the full story about everything. But they said that he accepted the ride and he thinking they about to take him home, and they take him to some wooded area, drag him out the back. He sat in the back seat of the pickup. I mean, he sat in the back of the pickup truck. They drag him out the back of the pickup truck, brutally beat him, used the bathroom in both ways, number one and number two, spray painted his face to the point where he couldn't even breathe due to them spray painting him. Um, Wrap a chain around his ankles and hook him to the back of the pickup truck and drove miles and miles until his body was destroyed. And then they saying that throughout the ride he was conscious, so he felt all the pain, and he was trying to do his best holding his head up until they drove, and he hit his head on something where it dismembered his arm. It dislocated his arm and dislocated his head. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And these motherfuckers, like back in the day, went to a barbecue as if nothing happened, only to be later caught. And eventually, two were executed, and one who claimed he ain't want nothing to do with anything that happened. He would be paroled in 2038, and he's still currently in jail. Me personally, I don't give a fuck what the story is. If you had any remorse or whatever, due to the graphic details of that story and being part of it, no matter if you were just a driver or if you was just there, whatever. I personally feel like everybody should have been executed. Y'all is all part of something that damn crazy. Y'all is all part of that hate crime. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. And the crazy thing about it is but I don't even want to believe in executions or even accept executions. I don't even agree with all this execution stuff. I feel like if you do the crime, okay, you're in jail for the rest of your life. Whoop de doo. And with all this execution stuff, whether it's the electric chair or lethal injections, I'm sorry. I just don't agree with it, mostly due to the fact that a lot of people who were later proven to be innocent died, especially after that Muslim guy. Um, he died. He died due to being executed, and there was no proof that he had anything to do with the crime. Like it's just several people that's being executed, and I'm just like, damn. But when it comes to this situation, I personally believe that all three men that were part of what happened to James Byrd Jr. You do the crime, you gotta do the time, and just something like this, it kind of take me back to how I felt. And it's sad to feel this way, but it kind of take me back to how I felt about that young boy from Chicago that got killed. What was his name? Robert Sandiford. They called him Yummy. It made me sad because, yeah, the two murderers were young themselves during the time, but it made me sad watching the interview, seeing these two people still seem like they lived that lifestyle. Yep, it still seemed like they lived that lifestyle, and y'all doing the whole interview like it's nothing. Okay, this years ago. Y'all did y'all jail time, and now y'all doing the interview. Still look like y'all living that lifestyle. It's nothing, and y'all celebrating killing a young man because he is part of some gang, and y'all felt like that he was going to be the informant and tell too much, and he was going around moving reckless. So y'all took him to wherever y'all took him and just killed him and left him for dead. And his family is still grieving to this day, whoever's still alive or whatever the case may be, and y'all just moving freely. It's a lot. It's just a lot of stories I've been hearing where people are still alive and doing even the whole Selena thing. I mean, yeah, Yolanda, whatever her name is, they denied her parole, but still, it's just like I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff that I've been hearing and stories I've been listening to, and it's just like I, I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's one. The crazy thing about it is a page called The Sacrifice did a video about it 10 months ago. Ever since I searched it up, videos keep popping up about it. I wonder what's going on because this is guy that who I be watching. His name is Dylan Spratt. He actually on live right now, and he be going around to these grave sites with spirit boxes, claiming that he's talking to the spirit, and people actually are going to these grave sites with him, believing his content. I don't trust in that stuff. It just seemed creepy to me. But I have watched some content of people who believe in it. Just me personally, I don't really believe in all this spirit boxes and tarot card reading and all that other stuff. I don't want to believe in it. I feel like it's haunting, it's creepy, and even when like I just don't believe in it. My friend was calling me. He probably asleep by now. I don't know. Hell, I was laying down. I was not waking up. I've been up all night. And the crazy thing about it is, your ass is on the phone with me, and you just wanted to stare, and you wasn't saying nothing. So I hung up, and I took me a nap. But yeah, that's movies I want to watch. I want to watch Sinners. I want to watch that Taraji P Henson movie, Straw, and Sinners, Straw, and Jasper, Texas. That's the three movies that I plan on watching whenever I eventually get a chance to. Y'all want to know what I want? Now I know this some big back greed stuff. I don't care, but I was thinking I want some fish sticks, and this is literally what I want right now. I want fish sticks. I want crab legs. I want shrimp. and I want some mussels. Or better yet, no. Or if I had enough food stamps or whatever, I could have went to ShopRite and I could have done my own seafood mukbang with some buffalo and jerk wings on the side. I surely could. I could get me some crab meat, some lobster meat. Yep, crab meat, lobster meat, seafood salad, shrimp, the clam meat, and some noodles. Now throw all that in the pot with some butter and some different seasonings. Then I would have some fish sticks on the side, and I'll have some buffalo chicken jerk chicken wings on the side, and that's exactly what I eat. And I could go right to ShopRite and get all of that, but it's probably gonna cost a lot. Cause ShopRite is pricey as hell. And that's just why I don't go there because every time you go there, you be wanting a lot of shit, and everything be so pricey. By the time you get to the counter, you be putting stuff back because you don't want to spend a lot, or you don't have it to spend. And then not just that, I don't have the money to get bags because they want you to pay like $1 or something for a bag. And I'm like, look, I have food stamps. If y'all can't take it on my food stamp card, I don't have no money for no bags. And they so ignorant, they really make you like if you might as well not get it if you can't carry it. And they really not gonna give you no bags. Now any other store, like if I go to Poppy, I've been there all the time. So sometimes they make you pay for a bag, sometimes they won't. They'll just give it to you. Then it's another store I go to near the library. They just like them stores. They just give you bags. You ain't gotta pay for them. But no, Poppy and them, they make you like I get a lot of stuff like it when I get my food stamps. I get a lot of stuff, and if I ain't got no bag, I'll probably have to carry it. It just depends on who's working behind the counter. Cause some of them they just give me a bag and say fuck it, he do got a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty sure he live around here. They'll just give me a bag and I'll just pay for it next time I come back. But yeah, some of these stores can be generous and some of these stores can be ignorant. And then the crazy thing about it is this one store near the library that I'll be going to, they got some seafood stuff. They got like shrimp. I think they got crabs and crab legs. And the crazy thing about it is it's a seafood store that close by, but They want you to pay cash to cook the food. They'll give it to you cold, and you will have to cook it yourself by the time you get home. And I'm like, well, damn, y'all petty. Why the fuck would I swipe my credit, my food stamp card, and then also got to give y'all cash or swipe the card? No, I'm not about to swipe two different cards. Y'all could have cooked this shit. Why the fuck would I want cold ass food? If that's the case, I could have took my ass to shot right. They petty as shit. There's one store my cousin used to take me to. They'll cook your food for you if you got food stamps. And we used to always go there when we wanted seafood. I'll swipe my card, she'll swipe her card, and we'd be right on the porch eating seafood. The only thing is, by the time we get to the house, it's cold. So you would have to heat it up, depending on waiting for a lift. But sometimes they have people that get on rides. My thing is, I don't really like getting in the lift with seafood because you never know if your lift driver might be allergic to it. It says mother loses custody of her three kids, and her baby daddy begged her for help after winning custody. But oh wow, The Deliverance was a good movie. They be making Michael B. Jordan look old. But yeah, I don't know. Like I'll just be thinking, and the crazy thing about it is, I always think of stuff that I'll probably want to eat, and then by the time I get to the store, I won't get nothing I said I wanted. I'll get everything else but what I said I wanted. But yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I've just been drowsy. I've been up all night talking to friends and stuff. Then it just got to the point where I'm like, look, I'm sleepy. Ain't nothing fun popping off. So I'm about to give me enough rest as I can, and I'll get up when I get up. And that's pretty much that. What I really want is some pretzels. I do. I wish I had some money. I go right. I mean, I'll find me a pretzel place, and I'll give me some soft pretzels I could dip in the cheese, and then I give me some crumble cookie. Matter of fact, you get all that on DoorDash. Honestly, you are. You text me. This motherfucker text me talk about some support me. First of all, I don't even know you. I'm just scrolling through the ads. That's people. That's the problem with these damn ads. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'll be back. That's the problem with these ads. Y'all get on these ads, and just because somebody come in y'all broadcast, y'all expect them to spend money on gifts. First of all, I'm the type of person where I like to get to know the person that I'm talking to. That's like going to the store and they expect the money up front. You don't know if the food gonna be nasty. You don't know. No, fuck that. I'd rather go to the store where I can get this shit first so I can see what it look like before I pay. I'm not about to pay first and then the food come out disgusting. And then y'all talk about no refund. No, bitch. I'm not about to eat this. I'm not about to be throwing up. I want my money back. Yeah, just like the Chinese store. You go to the store, you looking around, at the trying to figure out what you want to order, and they expect you to pay first, and then they cook your food. This is one like it's a few Chinese stores around here, but the only reason why I end up going to a Chinese store near the library is because they got funnel cakes and stuff, and they got stuff that the other Chinese store don't. Like funnel cakes, they got water ice. The only thing is, their food is nasty, depending on what you get. They don't know how to cook certain stuff right. So yeah, if you want a funnel cake or a water ice, you could go to that one. But other than that, I suggest the other one. The only thing is, sometimes the other one I go to, that's near the deli, They be trying to act funny with the prices and have you paying a lot more than what you thought you'd be paying. And you'll be sitting there like, I know they damn lying. Some ain't right. Forget Chinese food. A cheesesteak and some fries would be good right now with some yeah, I like hot food. I'm so sick and tired of it. Going to the store only to be able to get hoagies, even though I ain't have a hoagie in a while. That's what I said I was going to do because this is a person in the back of the Poppy store. He'd be so lazy. I said I was going to get his ass. When I get some food stamps, no, I want three motherfucking hoagies. That's exactly what I want. And I don't care. And it's big back activities, but that's what I want. I want an Italian hoagie. I want a buffalo chicken hoagie. And I want a tuna hoagie. Because his ass like to be lazy. And the last time I had money and I went over there, this is what I requested. I think I told y'all this story before. So I was thinking about stuff, and I don't know. I wanted a chicken cheesesteak with cheese fries, some onion rings, and mozzarella sticks. So I'm trying to remember everything that I said I wanted. This motherfucker gonna tell me that I can't get the onion rings because I um I already requested the cheese fries, and I said no. So I'm thinking like no, I wanted onion rings on the side. I said mozzarella sticks, onion rings, and I wanted a chicken cheesesteak platter with cheese fries. So I left the store because motherfucker, you're not. I mean, if I'm paying you, you're not going to tell me what the fuck you're going to cook or not. That's your job to cook my food. So I left, and I just got some food from somewhere else. Then a couple days later, I went back in the store, and I guess you remember me. He going to talk about some, oh, that's wasting money. Don't do it again. Who do you think you talking to? You ain't talking to fuck to me, cause I'll go to the front of the store and complain and make a complaint. That's your job. You're back here to cook people food. Anybody else to come back here, y'all be having full conversations and you don't say shit. But because I ordered a lot of guys, it seemed like I don't know what it is with certain people in that Poppy store. But they be so damn lazy, and I ain't got the time for it. If I'm paying you, I want the food that I requested. You're not about to tell me what you're planning on cooking and what you're not going to cook when that's all you do is cook. So I got something for his lazy ass, and I know he about to be back there. As soon as I get me some food, man, I don't know. I'll think about it. It depends on what I want. But I was like, I got something for his ass. If I do be in the mood to eat some hoagies or whatever, you want to be lazy, so I'm gonna give you some work. And I ain't had no hoagies in a long time, so yeah, I eat a Italian hoagie, um, with lettuce, onions, mayonnaise, and oregano. Then, and sometimes I get pickles, sometimes I won't. I eat a buffalo chicken hoagie with lettuce, onions, mayonnaise, and oregano, or I do like a tuna hoagie. Sometimes I get a sandwich or whatever, but usually I like hoagies. And that's crazy because everybody else in the store I speak to, and it's all good and whatever. But as soon as I go in the back, that motherfucker is lazy, and I swear he really pick and chooses who he wants to cook for and stuff. And I'm like, nope, that's your job. You're going to make what I requested. If not, you'll be the next one everybody complaining about that end up getting fired. And the crazy thing about it is that's the only store I know. Matter of fact, no, I think it's another store that make hoagies. I just don't trust everybody food, but I do think it's one of those stores. Yeah, I do think one of those stores near the library they make hoagies and stuff too. I just never got anything from them. Like I just go to the one store and get shrimp. But yeah, y'all, I ain't doing nothing. I'll probably just sit here watch some YouTube videos until I get sleepy again. Cause I ain't got nothing planned. It's nothing to do. I ain't got no stampies until Thursday. I ain't got no money, so it ain't like I. As a matter of fact, it's 9:55 anyway, so I wouldn't be going nowhere any damn way. I remember my sister was here. We usually walk to the gas station, but I don't like going places at night by myself. I don't care how comfortable this neighborhood is. I just don't do it. The most I go to is there were times I run to the deli. That's about it. I go to the deli and I bring my ass back home. But other than that, nah, I'm not a night person unless I'm with somebody. I just don't like being out at night. Period. Especially if I'm not like with a lot of people I know and doing something fun. That's just me. Do anybody know some good movie apps other than Tubi? Here they go. Now Tubi got all these Purge movies on. Nobody want to watch no Purge. No, no, I don't. You got Love Don't Cost a Thing, Karate Kid. They got a few movies I know of. Hustle and Flow is on here. I done watched Us on so many damn times. And a lot of these movies I done watched a lot. Y'all got the corny Medea movies. They got Stomp the Yard, You Got Served, Love and Basketball, Shadas. They got Malcolm X. Shadas is actually one of my favorite Jamaican movies. I actually found out about Shadas because not my baby father, I meant my sister's baby father. Him and his family, they Jamaican, and when I used to go to my sis house some years ago, Shaws was one of the movies they had, and that was my first time watching it. And my nephew, he always wanted to watch Spider Man. I'm like, we didn't watch this movie over and over and over. I didn't hit it under the DVD player. I didn't hit it everywhere, but he always found it. I don't know what was up with him and that damn Spider Man. They got What's Love Got to Do with It back on here. I don't watch that movie over and over. I don't know what I want to watch. I really don't. Oh, they got Moonlight on here. I'll probably watch that. That's my movie. That is my movie. We got Soul Food on here. Star still on here. Lee Daniels, we got some talking to do because you keep saying they got Waiting to Exhale on here. They got Crooklyn on here. Oh, dang, I don't know what I want to watch. Y'all got all the movies on here. I really don't know what I want to watch. They got Babs on. I ain't gonna lie, I done got tired of Babs. I don't watch it too much. Okay. What did I say? I wish I could screen share movies and I won't get copyrighted because I really do like a movie review and pause the movie every now and then and get my opinion. But YouTube be drawing. If I try to play a whole movie on here, I'll probably get copyrighted. And then I don't know how to edit my movies because I do know that people will be watching the movie while doing the video, and they edit and take certain parts out. I don't know how to do any of this crazy stuff, so that's why when I do watch movies, I just broadcast on YouNow and had a movie playing. They got Deliver Us from Evil on here. I don't really remember. Well, I remember the movie. I just haven't. I don't remember watching the full movie. They got Tales from the Hood. They got New York Undercover. They got the Jeffersons. Love for Sale. What's Baldwin? You know, I don't know who told Erica Mendez she could act. I like Erica Mendez, but I don't know about acting. The Jealous Son. I think that's the movie that somebody was watching. Yeah, I think this is the movie that a friend of mine on Tango was watching, where this lady she fell in love with her boyfriend's son, and they had a secret relationship, but eventually got exposed, and he tried to kill her around the end of the movie, and some other stuff happened. Anyhow, they always got these crazy movies with these crazy stories. Talk about people about to die. Hey, you see with my woman? We have no one. And it's like everybody having damn babies. Not people I know personally. I'm talking about like people that I be seeing on these apps. Everybody trying to pop out some babies. But I'll be back, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. Deuces, deuces, deuces.